Alright guys, this is Doc M with another Minecraft video. Heard it. And today, this is episode 42 of the Minecraft World Tour. Welcome guys. And I just came back from the end, full repair trip, even the boots, anything. Yeah, I had to done that quite some times while I was working on it, but actually it was not that bad. Main consumption of stuff was of course the eggs, and I needed a lot of shears in the end, but yeah. It has been done. Jeez, man. Oh, the morning wood back in the days, guys, that was a pretty massive build, but wow, this takes it to the next level. You saw it in the time lapse I made in the beginning. These were the different stages. I was thinking how, I want to make progress. How can I capture the whole thing? And then I used some kind of a nice editing trick. Basically, we're setting up the camera at the same coordinates all the time, working on it, making progress, let the camera go around. I do that again and again and again and again, and yeah, basically combining 10 different shots into that one rotation where you can always see the progress. So yeah, quite some excessive editing that took forever, but I think it was well worth it. It was a nice effect to present our tree here now. Yeah, and that's it. I think we are pretty much where we want to be, mainly with the basic shape. Let me quickly toss a pearl up there. Yeah. Still have clouds turned off. It's just better. I might even just let them turned off. What do you think about that? But I think it's actually pretty cool with the lights turned off, the clouds. So yeah, I think the proportions are just fine, man. Didn't have to redo much. One dirt ring I once had in there was a bit off. I had to redo it, but other than that, it was just flowing along, man. It was just a nice build. Progress was made. It is very time consuming. Sapling situation, but well, I took 2 hours or something solidly chopping down trees and producing saplings because I needed a lot, and now I still have quite a lot excess. So that is good because it is annoying when you constantly have to go up and down, up and down. You basically want to, fill a ring up and yeah, get it done. And yeah, so I only had half a stack of saplings, then was planting, going down. I did that for one ring, and that is no go. So if you trying to do a tree build like that, make sure, just take this 1-2 hours, prepare yourself well, produce saplings, and yeah, have it way more easy. So yeah, you can see we got a skeleton up there. The light situation, we got a skeleton up in front. The light situation is something we definitely have to address. And you guys on the Reddit had a pretty good suggestion. Last time we tried around, including some of the glowstone lanterns here, and that didn't really look cool. You guys also agreed with me on that in the comments. They said, yeah, it kind of looks weird. But I saw something on the Reddit where basically the iron blocks were set back another block, and then there's a ring of glowstone around it to kind of give some passive lighting effect, and meanwhile we might give that a try. But yeah, before we keep on messing with it, I want to enjoy it, and we can do some old school world tour style, you know. And I don't know if you have noticed, but feels like the old school style is a bit coming back. I'm doing more work off camera. I hope you appreciate that. You know how it works. If I do that, I have to dedicate a lot of time, and yeah, to do that, kind of planned ahead a bit and try to reschedule things. So I started Rome Total War now. Today, the second episode basically was out, and that is something I can pre-record. That will make sure I have regular daily content that doesn't take too much time. Then I have Farming Simulator, which for the guys who watch that know that is also very time consuming to produce a single episode. So yeah, I've got that and all the Minecraft Let's Plays. And by being able to maybe sometimes just put out one of the Total War videos, which are for me not that hard to produce, I'm definitely able to free time, take some pressure off me with daily content production, and it shows in the world tour. I definitely was able, to spend double the amount of time as before in here, and yeah, you can see it in the progress. What you saw in about 2 minutes compressed at the start of the video was about 6-ish, 7, maybe even 8 hours, including the sapling production. Yeah, and I compressed it down to what you saw. Okay, I was not able yet to start to remove all the dirt in here, but yeah, just to give you a feel for the dimensions of it, it is fairly huge. But if you use the ring technique you could see in the video, building dirt rings, placing down trees, you can see the remainders of the support rings here as well. Then you should be able to create huge quantums of leaf biomass, so to speak. You can never ever do that, excuse me, if you work with by hand. Yeah, there's a sapling up there that didn't really take off, but yeah, it's not necessary. At the moment, the lower iron golem spawning cell is shut down. I have a feeling, I have to test it. I think the upper one here should be running just fine. We should not block anything off. I have to really take a look at it, but we were building up iron golems while I was working on here, so I assume they came from the top chamber here, but I'm not quite sure what's going on with the lower chamber. In any case, that is something that will be pretty hard to do as well. I have to figure out the exact locations of our slots, for the lower villager spawning cell, and then basically eyeball it and make sure to have direct sunlight going through the leaf here. In the lower regions of the tree, right where we're standing on now, it's mainly hand-placed leaves. At some point, it's hard to form or shape a nice curve with the trees because you have the trunks and you cannot cascade it forever. So at some point you have to get your hands dirty, so to speak, and place blocks yourself and start putting down leaves. And my main concern here was that I have certain thickness in the leaf covers here. I know we don't want to have the light poking through too strongly, and we want to look it thick and fresh and full. So that's why I have a fairly thick floor here that's about 3 to 4 layers of leaves, and also tried at least, at these outer edges to put down some leaves here and there, so the light doesn't really shine through too much. Where we had excuse me, our iron inlays, I tried to shape that out here and there when possible. And there's zombies and stuff in here. This really needs to be cleaned out. That is the next project. Make it really look nice. But yeah, we have iron golems below. So one cell is working for sure. I'm guessing it's the top one. Okay, so yeah, let's quickly get out. I want to show you some smaller details I was paying attention to. Over there. Whoop. What the heck? 2 pearls. Quickly eat. And yeah, for example, let's go over there. If you look here, where we have the iron inlay, I kind of made sure to, kind of have an arch where the grass is. So it's not really covering it, so little indents, and trying to make these details show. But yeah, the tree itself, because it's so much in the shade of the massive tree crown, is pretty dark. You can see that down there where I have some stray torches. We definitely have a better effect. It definitely shows off better because you can kind of see the details a bit more. So that means we definitely have to work with lighting effects. But as I said, I had this plan with the hanging fruit. So yeah, I want to wait with the lighting in the bark a bit. First see what we can do with the glowing things hanging off the tree. The basic shape is done now, and yeah, that makes me definitely happy. Now, what's next? Yep, next project is we need to make the iron golem cells work 100% by digging out the pot lights. I probably will just either try to lock down coordinates like that, or just simply dirt pillar up. Might be even more easy. Yeah. Okay. I will quickly go to sleep. And now we need to make sure the functionality of the iron farm is 100% there. Because if you would disguise it and break it, that would actually suck. Alright guys, we are basically done with the pot lights. I framed them in up on top here with glowstone a bit just for the sake of it, and it was not that hard of a job to do. You can see it right here. I have the last dirt pillar in. So basically, if you look down, you can see the holes down there, and if you mark out one, for example this one here at the corner, and then okay, it's a distance by 1, so you just dig down and up. You can see there were some leaves in the way and so on. Same here. And yeah, now got them all completed. All that's left to do is dig down here again. See? Be careful not to fall in the hole. There we go. Yeah. spotlight's all the way up. You don't see it much. And the cool part is now that I'm getting stuck in the sand now. If you look at it, it already looks brighter, and yeah, we have direct sunlight coming in from on top. Let's quickly jump into the bed. Now let's look compared. Ooh. Let's look at it compared to what it looked before. Yep, exactly, way brighter. The effect is better visual when we look from over here. Actually, let's get to our normal vantage point. Yep. Now we can see the textures, we can see the details again way better. Of course, man, just think about it. Now direct sunlight is streaming in from on top, and that gets rid of the darkness. And you can see a bit of the glowstone shining through. I bet it's kind of a nice effect during the nighttime. I might throw in another ring here and, you know, work on the lower portion of the tree a little bit. You can see where I started manually placing, right? A little bit here. Kind of here the natural tree growth stops, and what I did so far looks pretty symmetrical, working from the inside out. And I think I have to throw down another ring and do some randomization and try to continue the shapes that are kind of, yeah, showing on top. But yeah, that's some more detail work that has to be done. But yeah, way better now with the direct sunlight shining through. And now, as we should normally see working iron golem spawning, we must do tests. A quick test to ensure both cells are working. And to test that, that is a standard method for these iron golem farms. Good way to do it. We just need to be careful not to fall in with the crowd down there. Is put a block here right at the lower cell. The lower floor. Let's get out of here again. And now we basically have to do the same thing on the top floor to make sure each and any cell or the two cells work independently, because yeah, we can't tell which one is working now if we just block the lower part. So now I have to get on top of the cell or in there. Let's see, it's not the best angle for a toss here. Yep, worked. Okay, block that off. That is the lower cell. And let's see. Oh, that went over the edge, I assume. Yep. Dang it. I was hoping I could hit the wall there, maybe. Okay, so now we basically just have to wait and see for a bit. Maybe 5-10 minutes to make sure both cells have enough time to spawn, and yeah, see if we collect golems on both floors. And if that is happening, mission accomplished, and we can be very happy. Alright, so I'll wait it out a bit. But yeah, whoops. Looks alright to me. Looks promising. It should work. Ah, the sunrise. Let's go check. Success. Stop looking at me. Okay, we got one in there, and when I look down, let's try that out. Yep. Good. Oh, wow. You're eager. Get in there with the golems. Have fun. You don't want to be caught in there, that's for sure. If you are a skeleton. Ooh, you never want to get caught in there. Okay. Awesome, it works. Ah, success. Sweet. Okay. Now all that's left to do is remove the dirt block from on top. What? What? Oh man, I tried to teleport up there to try to remove the dirt block and the iron golem killed me. Awesome. The game was slain by iron golem. I think they're mad. Alright. Just came back over from the witch farm. Brought some gunpowder, was cutting down some vines and some spruce leaves. So you can give that a try. There's creepers everywhere. Get out of my yarn. Now we found out something's going on. Okay. Didn't see any more around. So we got the darkish leaves. I mean, the contrast is not like massive. Super massive. Let's see. Could try to work with them a bit. I mean, why not? It should give... Yeah, it sure does. It sure does give some more structure. It makes it a bit more interesting. I should start to incorporate that. Yeah, definitely. No, not too much though. Maybe here a little bit. This is gonna be a long running process. It's like sculpturing, as I said in one of the previous episodes. Wow. He's still around. No longer. Okay, yeah, with the vines, it's always a little thing. It's hard to stop their growth. You could use string to kind of keep it under control. It's all a bit iffy. If you put one down, it will take over the whole tree. And I'm not quite sure if I want to work with that, actually. Kind of intrigued by the idea of maybe incorporating some of the darkish leaves as some kind of moss. Let's see. Let's imagine right here on this little tree there lives this moss. And over here there can also be some moss. Be living here. Yeah. Bob Ross. Always best when you wake late and you got Bob Ross going. I kind of dig that. It was just quickly thrown onto there. I mean, it might need some more attention, but hey, what do you think, guys? Might be a bit too much there, but kind of feel it. What do you think? Let me know. I don't think it would not be the worst idea, honestly. Yes. Very good suggestion, guys. I think we're onto something. I think we might be onto something. Let me throw down some more leaves and we look at it. I mean, it's not a big deal to remove them again. And then we know more. Aha. Oh yes, I think that is what can take us to the... Oh yeah. And I think the way I spread it out, the balance is fine. What do you think, guys? Is it... I think it's just good enough. Don't want to overdo it with it. We don't want to... there's clear sections in the build. There's the root section, there's the crown, and there's the trunk. And there's a transition from each part to the other. But each part is distinct. And if we put too much leaves on the trunk, we will, make it blurry. the whole painting, so to speak. And yeah, definitely need to work on the cascading effects here of the trees. It's just, of the lower portion, it's just confirmed. It needs some more attention, some more bonsai. But I think that is pretty cool. One more look. This side is completed. I will not put more down before I got your feedback. And last but not least, I might try to make one of the hanging fruit. But we have to think about a prototype first. They could hang off fence posts. This is gonna be a tough one. Alright. I will try. I will try. Okay, let's see. I'm up here. Got me some fence posts. Hope I can try to eyeball it. Let's make it 3. And now the question is how or what are we gonna hang to that? This has to be glowstone then. I need to get lower. See what we can do. Maybe we make a core, a cobblestone core. Man, we need several layers here to build. Let me see. No, lower. Yeah. Yeah, no, this is gonna be a tough one. This is gonna be time consuming. Have no scaffolding, no easy way to access things here. Okay, so I want to make a core like that. Let's try to get up a bit again, and then frame it in with glowstone. Okay. Yep. Glowstone's gonna be sitting all around it. To think about powering it later on. It's all about the shape now. Like this, maybe. There. There. Here. And then let's have a look from below again. Here, here. Over a bit. Rip. Okay. Now we need to get some power into the system, and I got a dog barking outside. What's going on? Shush. Let's see. Here where would be a good place for a lever. Be able to power quite a bunch. Okay, let's make another one or two. Having a bit of a hard time with the video making today because of the voice. Constantly have to clear my throat. I'm really sorry, but yeah. Nothing I could do about. Girlfriend was a bit ill or sick, and I think she gave me a little bit of a sore throat here. Okay, let's see. Take that out. Glowstone on there. Do it same thing up there. think we got it all lit up. Might be too small, we don't know yet, but it should probably help us to get a general impression of how it would look. Let's get rid of the dirt so we can actually judge how it turned out. Here we need some power still. Alright, let's do this. We'll get it. Certainly a more efficient way to put down the levers, but for a first try it's alright. Okay. Didn't catch him. Let's dig it away. Okay. Now let's try to get our stuff back. Some of the dirt. Okay. It's alright. Eat something. And have a look. I wonder how it will turn out. Quick before the night is over. Now we got the cobble there. Shh. The general look is good. That is for sure. The shape, definitely needs to be more roundish. Maybe we can incorporate colorful wool, red wool maybe, to make it look more like a fruit. That would be something for you guys, man. You know, please, in the Reddit's video responses, put down some video responses for cool looking fruit. I think the size, if you look at the diameter we should be there. We should probably not make them bigger, but you know, have maybe 3 to 4 of them hanging around in the front and then spread out a few more. But I think the general idea of using that is good. Hopefully we can hook up a daylight sensor to it somehow. That would be even cooler if it would switch on and off during night and day, but then maybe the connection line has to be a bit thicker, or we have to have a redstone control cell somewhere on top and have the day. I think we cannot cover it, but I'm not quite sure about it. Maybe you can let me know in the comments as well. The day-night sensors that are in 1.5, I think they have to have direct sunlight. But yeah, I think we should call it an end for today. Once again, we made good progress. I like the hanging fruit. I like how the tree came out now. I want to do some detail work until the next episode, shape out the top a bit, and I will also of course look for feedback, and then maybe we can also already have the fruit installed, and then we should turn our attention to the interior and make it a nice place to be in. Right now the outside looks pretty flashy already, but if you look inside, yuck. So yeah, it needs a lot of work still, but I'm very happy how it turned out. I hope you guys like it too. I hope you guys appreciate the effort. I sure do, because I'm happy with my world. That's it for today. See you soon, guys. Bye bye. We have a lot back home. Yeah, glowstone is rare. Used up most of it for the spider farm, so yeah, need to hang out a bit. Farming.